Hey guys, this is Joe Parks with Parks Realty Group, brokered by eXp, and today we're back at it again, touring the Woodside Home model of the Hemington. And the lot size, I'll save that to the end, and we'll get the pricing and the lot size for you at the end. But I want you to just take a look at this backyard. Pretty, you know, a lot of the builders, one of the complaints is the size of the backyard. This is a great size backyard, and here's a great idea of what you can do with the backyard. As far as cement, grass, put a little rock in here. But enough of that. We're gonna go on into the inside. Backyard's great, but we're gonna go into the inside, so follow me. Okay guys, so now we're in the front part of the Hemington. Let's go on the inside. So we're gonna go right when we come in here, you see the ceiling's a little elevated, and we have the bathroom, the half bath here for your guests, and then right next to that half bath, you're gonna see coat closet. Nothing special to see in there, it's a normal coat closet there. But as we get past this entryway here, we're gonna be backing into the entryway, and because of these stairs, what they've done with the stairs, they elevated those, and they've got the lights up there, which really brings a lot of light into this model. So having the lights posed up there in the hallway, right when you come into the entryway, really brings a lot of extra light in. And then having a window right here, right next to it, helps. So it's very, 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 very well lit is what I would say. So the lighting's great. As you go past the entryway here, it takes you right into the open floor plan, the living room. Tile, wood-like tile on the floor. This more and more we're seeing this is really common, more and more. And so we got it here, and it's nice to see. You know, I got to point this out on this model. You're going to see that they have the bullnose drywall on the windowsills, and every builder is not offering that. So that's another feature you might want to, when you're looking at considering your new home, you want to figure out whether or not that's important to you. And then we're going to walk in a little bit here, just kind of giving you a wide angle shot so you can see more of the floor plan here. But we're going to go over and take a look at the nook area in a second. So we're gonna go forward to that. And you can see right here right under the stairway, now normally in what they've done with this is made this what we call a Harry Potter type closet. I love this feature because this is a little different. They turned into a work area where this is nice because more and more people are working from home. Sometimes the students are downstairs and they're waiting for dinner and they want to get a little work done. This is a nice area you could use for that. So I think that was a great idea there. And then another great idea, just adding extra lighting. So rather than pay for the recessed lighting, put a extra light up here, but you can also do recessed lighting if you really want to make it look clean. But this is kind of cool too. It's a more lower end way of doing it, but it looks nice. And then we're gonna take a quick peek into the pantry. So we got like a mini pantry inside of here. Good shelving. Not too tall, which is fine. I like the tall ones because, I mean, I like using all of the space. You're paying for it, you might as well use it. And so that's the pantry there. And then again, we're seeing more and more usage of the quartzite here, which is nice, clean look, so like that. And you can tell here, I love that they put 4 chairs here so it lets you see just how big and spacious this breakfast bar is, because you have the 4, you can fit 4 in there, that helps you see it. And then as we get up, we're gonna kind of zoom in a little closer to the kitchen area. And so we're still able to get, with this builder for now, the gas stoves. But as you know, if you've been following us, you know that more and more of the builders are getting away from the gas stoves now because solar is usually included. So they're getting away from the gas stoves. If you have questions on solar regarding this property, let me know. Leave me a message below and I can get you some information on that. But better yet, call me. I'd love to connect with you, so we could do that. And then let's kind of back up a little bit here because we said this is an open floor plan. And so as you can see, I'm gonna walk over so you can take a look here. So way over here, I'm far away from the camera now, but there's a lot of room from the window to the end table to the actual coffee table in the middle. And again, many decorators are getting away from having a coffee table in the middle anyway. They're using this as a little hangout area. But even with the coffee table, you can see there's a ton of room from the credenza here to the coffee table. So what I want to point out is that you could pull this furniture up, have plenty of room, and then have another additional, if it's important to you, an additional dining area right here between the couches and the breakfast bar here. So that breakfast bar island, you could easily set another dining area here, which we've seen that on a lot of floor plans, and you would have 2 dining areas and still have your living room area here. So we kind of float around there. There's a generous usage of can lighting in this property, and as you know, a lot of times you can get more in. It just depends on what you're asking for with the builder when we sit down with them. Surround sound, we can see the speakers up here. That's always nice, so you probably hear that, and you may hear that in the background. Just depends on how good my audio is today. But that's it for the bottom. Let's go up to the top. So there's no bedrooms in this model on the first floor. Okay, so no bedrooms at the bottom downstairs. All the bedrooms are upstairs in this model. So with that being said, we're gonna start at the end and then come down to the other side here. But what I wanna point out, this is kind of a cool usage of the loft area. A lot of times, this is normally set up as a movie area, game area, meaning video games. It's nice to see it for younger kids, use it as an art area. Smaller kids could be up here. And you can block off that stair area very easily. So that would allow young kids to play up here. So that's a great idea. And then we flow right into the first bedroom. Very good sized bedroom. It's hard to see it all on the camera, but you can see that there's 2 end tables on either side of the bed. And there's space from the wall to the bed, even though you have the end table there, the nightstand, if you will. And then right over here, we got texture on the walls. So that kind of breaks up the monotony a little bit, makes it look a little different, nice, interesting. Love what they've done with the light here, hanging down from the ceiling. And again, it just kind of changes the feature with the accent on the wall with the lamp hanging down like that. Just gives you a different feel of the room. But again, very spacious room. And then we're gonna go ahead and go on out to the other bedroom. This is the next bedroom. Now this time, they've done the texture on the bottom half of the wall. The balloons look like they're painted on, it's done so well. But those are actually stickers on the wall. So that's a great design idea. Whether you get this model or another model, that'd be a great idea, depending on if you have a boy in the room or someone that likes that design. And again, this room feels a little smaller than the other room, but still pretty good size. But I think the other bedroom's a little bit larger. We're into the bathroom upstairs here, the shared bathroom between the other bedrooms. Jack and Jill sinks, full shower. Light fixtures a little bit different, so we want to catch those light fixtures above the mirror. It's a little bit different than what we normally see, so it's nice to see something different. So that's their light fixture there, and then right above the window, love the little window treatment they did there. So that's a little different too. That's an idea for you. And I think this is a cool feature. Let's take a look at this. So I know for myself, tell you all my secrets here, I often forget to take my bath towel to the shower. This is so cool because the linen closet's right here. So there's a towel for you if you forget. And this is shared. I'm gonna go around to the other side. It's shared with the laundry room. So the laundry room's right here behind me, the washer, dryer, fresh out of the dryer. Towels are loaded in here, and whoever's on the other side that's in need of a towel or what have you, they should never run out. Fresh towels coming in on a regular basis. This is kind of different. I hadn't seen this. I think it's a great idea. Right between, so now before we go to that laundry room, we have a little fold towel area, or you could decorate here or put more towels inside of here, or whatever it is that you want to store in here, but you got a nice little storage area here. I like that that's there instead of just wasting that space, because you have the closet here, and that space is being used. And then we're gonna spin around and go right into the primary bedroom. So 2 bedrooms upstairs sharing a bathroom. Cool linen closet idea between the bathroom and the laundry room, and then we're in the primary bedroom now. And so pretty spacious in here. Again, so I love that the builders are making the primary bedrooms with good size. Those are pretty good size nightstands on either side of the bed here. so that you've got some space here. And then right against the wall here, across at the bottom of the bed, you have room for another dresser here. So you have space for a dresser here, 2 nightstands, and then that's going to take us right into the bathroom here. Love the texture of the shower. So instead of just your plain subway tile, you got some decoration here, some lines going on this tile, on the tile. This is a low step-in tile, so this is awesome. So for those people that, it just makes it easier to get in if it's hard for you, elderly people lifting their legs over the tub. This makes it easier to get in and out. You don't have to lift your leg very high, it's low. And there's a little seating area inside with, looks like that's quartzite as well. And then privacy in the water closet here. And then it flows right into the master or primary bedroom closet. So that is a walk-in closet there. Most master bedrooms now with the new construction are coming with the Jack and Jill sinks, but I always like to point it out in the event that we do come across one that doesn't, because you just never, I'm learning not to take anything for granted. So we got the Jack and Jill sinks with the quartzite, plenty of cabinet space and drawer space down below. So I would say drawers more so than cabinets. It's a pretty straightforward floor plan. All the bedrooms upstairs, none of the bedrooms downstairs, but a lot of cool things happening downstairs. Now we're gonna get into the pricing. So let's talk about the pricing, and I'll be with you on that in 2 seconds. All right, guys, so let's get into the pricing on the Hemington. That property today, that model's going for $487,990. Keep in mind there is a $10,000 incentive, and there's an additional $5,000 incentive for your upgrades. So whatever upgrades you're looking for, you're gonna add an additional, so a total of $15,000. And if you have questions regarding solar and those type of things, just reach out to me and we can talk about that. But this property, or this community, is located in Fowler. That's only about 10, 15 minutes away from Fresno, so it's right there on the edge of Fresno. The nearest shopping is about 15, 20 minutes away. And so a lot of people choose this community because they're quiet, just a nice, quiet neighborhood. And this community does not have HOA, but yet you still have access to a park here. You probably hear a noise behind me. They're still doing some building, so we'll pan around. There's some building still going on here. And but you have access to this park, which is a pet-friendly park, and no HOA with that. And so that's why a lot of people choose Fowler. If you want to know more about that community, let me know, but it's just that slower pace. And another awesome thing with this builder, as you saw today, the extra size on the lot, the extra size in the floor plans themselves, they just felt a lot more spacious. And so if you'd like to tour those, connect with me. The beauty of working with me and my team is that we don't work for any particular builder. So when you work with us, you get the option. So all the builders that we feature on our channel, these are builders that have agreed to pay the buyer's portion for their realtor. As you know, every buyer is responsible for their own realtor's commission, and these builders have agreed to pay that for you. We have a good relationship with them, so they're willing to do that. And the beauty of it is that since we don't work for any particular builder, we don't have to hold back on the pros and cons of each development and each community. We work with multiple clients, so we're able to tell you the feedback that others have had after purchasing the sale. So post-sale, we're able to get that information to you, and we're able to hold your hand all the way through the process from beginning to end, because we don't work for any builder. So we can point out all the good, the bad, and the ugly, and make sure we connect you with the right model that's right for you and your family. So give us a call. We'd love to sit down with you. We specialize in helping first-time home buyers as well as people that have a home to sell. We will help them get their home sold. If you're interested in a buy now, sell later program, we do that as well. So we create options that fit with your lifestyle. So whatever it is you're trying to do, we can help you do that in a more comfortable way. So if you want to discuss options, give us a call. We'll walk you through the ins and outs of buying a home, whether you're buying a home 3 days from now, 30 days from now, 3 months from now, or 3 years from now. It'd be great for us to sit down and put together a plan for you that's customized for you. So whenever you're ready, things that are going to take time for you to put in place in order for you to maximize and take advantage of some of the programs that are out there. And so when every person's different, each person qualifies for different programs. So you definitely want to talk with us and help us put together work, so we can work with you to put something together that's customized and something that's going to help you maximize the most incentives and the most help as far as putting the least amount of money down, getting the lowest payment. You want to talk to us about that and taking advantage of the most amount of incentives. So we love to do that for you. In the meantime, check out videos of tours, and if you subscribe, you'll be notified every time we do a new tour. But we're your new construction experts, and we can actually help you with your home if you need to sell it. And we also work with homes that are resale homes, is what we call them, homes that have been previously lived in. So we can walk you through all of that, A to Z, educate you on what's going on with the market now and where the market's going. Just give us a call. And if you have any questions on anything that you saw today, just give us a call, DM us. Either way is fine. Until the next time, we'll catch you on the next tour.